This week's racing news from Dirt to F1, we got you covered with Galen Norris. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions or content you would like for me to share, please leave it down in the comments below. Thank you very much and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, Galen Norris here with this week's racing news from Dirt to F1. We got you covered. Well, we got great news yesterday, as was released per Roush Fenway and the Newmans. Ryan Newman left the hospital yesterday, so that's a good sign of his recovery. Currently, Roush Fenway has tabbed Ross Chastain to replace Ryan in the 6th car until his return. Right now, who knows how long that'll be. Personally, I think it's still going to be a while, just due to the nature of the injury and the type of wreck. Along in this video, after this portion, I'm going to be talking about showing pictures of Ryan's car and talking about the hit. And these pictures will show the roll cage and how it collapsed after the hit with Corey LaJoie. A lot of people have been talking about the Newman bar, which was installed in 2009 after a wreck of Ryan Newman's, where another car had come up onto the windshield and almost penetrated through. So I'm going to talk. A lot of people have mentioned to me, well, that saved his life. Partially, yes. But when you look at these pictures, you'll see where the contact was actually behind the Newman bar and on the actual halo, which is the roof of the car roll cage. I'm also showing the picture how you can actually see part of the seat of the driver, and then another portion where you can actually see where the halo bar was actually pushed out a little bit on the left side, as well as where the impact punched the roof in past the center brace. If I get a chance, I'll also do a diagram on my whiteboard showing you where the Newman bar is located and then why it didn't really have much of an effect on this wreck, even though it did contain the front structure of the windshield at the A-post, but that's about all it was capable of doing. It's really made to keep things from coming in the car, not to support the car overall in a rollover. So I wanted to cover that. I just wanted to make sure everybody that didn't know that Ryan Newman is home with his family. He's out of the hospital, doing really well. There's been pictures of him with Martin Truex Jr. Hanging out afterwards. So our prayers are working. He's recovering. Hopefully he's able to get back behind the wheel here soon in a race car and that. So thank you. I just wanted to make a quick video clip of that, and then the rest of the video I'll be showing pictures and discussing what what happened to the roll cage and if there's actually anything that can be done to correct these issues. So thank you. This photo is mainly just to show you the extent of the damage and the location of contact from Corey LaJoie. As you can see, the contact was on the halo bar driver's side, right above the door. It pushed in deep on the car. As you can see with the 6, the center support brace is still in location, but that the roof has been pushed through. Some of the driver compartments is exposed right now, and that the windshield is mostly intact. So the windshield was in good shape. Now in this picture you can see where the yellow dot would represent where Ryan Newman should be located within the car. So he took the majority of the hit from Corey LaJoie on top of his location within the stock car, which is a very dangerous situation overall. And then this picture here highlights in the white circle where the seat would be located within the car. The next following picture will be discussing the Newman bar. The Newman bar here is highlighted in yellow with the arrows. As you can see, it is a windshield protection, not really much of a roll cage structure except for a side impact. But now the impact that Newman had was on the halo bar, which is above it on the left side, like I said, over the driver's compartment. As you can see, there are no braces that go up in that location. So the Newman bar was useful in a sense, but only to keep items from out of the car. Otherwise, it didn't help much. One final thing I want to add about the roll cage. It has been suggested that why don't engineers put an extra roll bar into the cage to protect the driver? But if you notice, the only way you could have done that would be to put a brace on the driver's side cockpit area on the door. And you really can't do that with these race cars because with these full containment seats, it's hard to get in and out of them. And that because you're already so far ahead. So there really ain't a lot you can do with it. hopefully there's something they can figure out that I don't see, but I've built my own roll cages and race cars, and I just don't see something currently that would work for this case. It's a rare accident, and we just got to pray it never happens again. So thank you for watching, and I hope all this information was useful to you in explaining